Disclaimer, I don't make emotional videos, even though I'm a Cancer. I just want to put that out there because I know people are quick to say crazy stuff like that. Oh, y'all emotional. Anyway, um, I'm only making this video because I am extremely, extremely pissed. Like, I'm just pissed. I'm pissed beyond measure because I feel like I've been running around in circles. I can't get any answers. I can't do or get anything of what I need. And it seems like being an American is the shittiest thing on the planet when you don't have enough money or money to, fulfill your necessity. So, I'm gonna try not to cry. And of course, the train does come when I decide to make a video. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get through this as best as possible. So I am a hairstylist, but I have a LLC. I have a small business. I was deemed self-employed a while ago, but I guess it changes to a small business when you get an LLC. So anyway, I usually keep a job throughout the year, but um, this year has been hard for some reason to keep a job, find a job, or whatever. And so in August, I actually got laid off, or they fired me. I didn't get laid off or nothing. They fired me because they have slow seasons and they only bring people on for so many months or whatever to get their on season going. And then they let everybody go, or they just let me and one other black girl go, but whatever. So since August the 6th, I can't say that I was just looking for a job every single day, but I am a business owner by tax purposes. And ever since then, with this insurance, I've had to, go with an individual plan because I am not an employee. And when I was an employee, um, with this last company, it was a 1099. So we all know about 1099s, and when taxes come, I may end up owing because they don't do benefits and yeah. Anyway, so my whole problem is that this insurance is really, 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 really. I don't even know the words. Like, I'm trying to get this out, but the insurance is terrible. I tried to go to the dentist about 2 weeks ago because originally I didn't have insurance through my job. I had Cigna, and Cigna I got through the marketplace because when I left the first job or whatnot, due to some personal issues, the insurance switched over to individual, and or I was able to get individual or something like that. But ever since then, I haven't been able to go to the dentist. And so I thought, all right, when I get a chance, I can call Cigna and I can try to add dental. So I did. So I'm thinking I'm doing what I'm supposed to do by adding the PPO or whatever. And by no means do I understand every single thing that goes on with insurance. Like, it is so confusing. And I think they do that on purpose. So the thing about it is I get the PPO because my normal dentist, who I've been going to since at least 2017 or 2018, that I know for a fact they accept PPO. But of course, at this point, now I know that there's different types of PPO. Great, wonderful. So I call my dentist office and they don't accept the PPO. Okay. Matter of fact, it took the lady, I don't know, 5 days to even get back with me because the company doesn't return phone calls for whatever reason. Like, that's crazy to me. So I'm sitting here waiting and she's like, "Oh no, ma'am, we don't accept that insurance." I'm like, "Okay." Go to my daughter's insurance, which is just up the I mean, my daughter's dentist office, which is just up the street, and I do the same thing. I hand her the card and she's like, "Oh yeah, we do accept this. It's a PPO, it's a DentaQuest or some crap." And I'm like, "Okay, great." Well, I set the appointment and I'm waiting for, I guess, her system to recognize the insurance. And before I'm able to even walk out the door, she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what kind of PPO DentaQuest this is, but we don't accept this." Okay. Just call the insurance company and have them to switch it. But of course, it's not open enrollment, so they're not going to switch anything. So I call. I'm getting sifted around through all of these lines with Cigna or DentaQuest, whatever. And it's ridiculous. Like, it's just ridiculous. Nobody accepts the dental insurance that I have, and the people, I guess, that do accept it, they're not here. They don't speak good English. I can't even pronounce their first or last name. Why would I want to go to somebody that I can't even pronounce their first and last name? And this is the only option that I have through the marketplace. This is the same problem that I'm having with the health insurance because I have a wonderful lump in my throat. Can't really see it. I guess my allergies, I don't know, something is going on. That's why I have cotton in my ear. So at this point, I'm supposed to see an ENT. So I go to Concentra, which again is the clinic across the street, to try to see if they can give me an x-ray so I can at least try to figure out what's in my neck. Well, she doesn't help me either. She just gives me a referral to go back to call Cigna to figure out where I can go. Well, go in the Cigna app like I've done before, like I've tried to find a PCP, all of these wonderful things. And lo and behold, there's two people that I can reach out to through a JPS network, and anybody who lives in Texas you know that JPS is a county hospital. It's a county network. So I'm like, okay, can't go across the street. It's a hospital across the street. I live next to Burleson. It's hospitals and clinics all over the place. But the insurance that I have, nobody accepts it, or only the county accepts it. So anyway, I call the JPS network, and the lady's like, oh yeah, as long as you got your referral. So I sent her the referral. Now she tells me that it's going to be 2 weeks before my referral is even picked up by the two doctors that are within 7 miles of me. Everybody else is 55, 60 minutes away. I'm upset. I can't add eye doctor insurance. Like, I can't add the insurance at all to the plan. I never could for whatever reason. And so it's time for me to get my eyes checked. My ear is hurting. My throat is swollen. If I go to the emergency room, chances are there's not going to be an ultrasound tech there that I need, or ENT that I need, because those are specialty things, right? So with this public health insurance, you get no help. And obviously, because I decided to have an LLC, there's no private insurance for me. I don't know if I'm making sense of any of this, but I just feel like I can't get no help. I've never had these kind of problems before. The last job that I had, the actual job, on-site job that I had, I was barely making $1,000 a month. And they was taking $200 out of my check for insurance for one person. I got kids. They ain't little no more, but I got kids. So when I go to work, now it may be different, but 3 years ago, I had kids in school. I don't know. This rant probably doesn't even make sense, but I don't know. I know that the government makes this health marketplace insurance, and it's supposed to be for the people. What people? What people, when you can't even go across the street to the emergency room? It's 2 emergency rooms across the street from me, and I can't even go over there to get what I need because I got marketplace insurance. And everything else, I can't even afford to pay for it. My eye jumping, food, I need food, and then now I got to pay for my daughter's $5,500 braces because the insurance is only going to pay $2,200. Go figure that, right? It's crazy.